I know that there are a lot of Shawn Tucker fans in the chat. One of them is Cuse44. So
Yeah.
if he's watching, this one's for you, Shawn Tucker. Yeah, man, just uh, yeah, even in some moments, right? There were some moments where he got a carry or two and didn't really do much. But I think about what he ripped off a big run against the Raiders at the end of the season,
Yep.
right? He showed some goal line ability, did have a fumble against the Giants, but also
Yeah.
scored with Vita Vea leading the way up there in New York. And whew, that Saints game, man, it just shows you the potential that this guy has. He even ripped off a big run against the Ravens in in the Monday night game. Very limited opportunities, but he made the most of them. This guy's got some pizzazz about him. And I think the one thing too that you have to like about Shawn Tucker is Todd Bowles saying this offseason, we got to find a way to get you some more touches.
Yes.
So Josh Grizzard has not been shy about that. I know it was a bit of a head scratcher, a little bit of a headache for Liam Cohen saying, my gosh, man, I got a pony package where I got 2 backs in the field. Now you're telling me I got to play 3? But I think that Grizzard really likes this kid. We know Skip Pete does. And Todd Bowles, when the head coach comes out and says, we need to find a way to get Shawn Tucker the ball more, that's good. And Matt, I think too, to your point about why he's on this list, we've already seen Rachaad White saying, this is probably my last ride with Baker Mayfield here in Tampa. And so knowing that, if Shawn Tucker has got 2 more years on his deal, Rashaad's got 1, Shawn Tucker is the immediate future after Rachaad White is gone. So maybe you try to phase him in and phase Rachaad White out a little bit.
Yeah, that's a big part of why Shawn Tucker is on this list, because he has an opportunity to catapult himself into RB2 by the following season. Because the Bucs are in a situation right now, and we all saw the Instagram post by Rachaad White, and Todd Bowles spoke about it a little bit, where it looks like Rachaad White might not be a Buccaneer after the season. And the Bucs could easily just go, okay, well, we'll draft a running back this year because it worked with Bucky Irving. Let's bring in another running back. So this is a huge opportunity for Shawn Tucker to prove himself as a quality running back on this team and get in that running back rotation that we saw the Bucs have last season. I also think there's an argument to be made that Shawn Tucker has more explosive runs and can make more explosive plays than Rachaad White. And if that's the case, let's look at Josh Grizzard and where he came from before working with the Bucs. He was at the Miami Dolphins. And I know he worked a lot with the wide receivers, but the Dolphins thrive themselves on having a rotation, a stable of running backs to keep guys fresh and to keep guys moving and quick and have speed and everything like that. Josh Grizzard's going to, in my opinion, I think is going to try to implement that a little bit with Shawn Tucker. So Shawn Tucker can have the big plays. And we love Bucky Irving. He's a stud. He's going to be the starter of this team. But there was many times that Bucky Irving broke a huge run, but then got tackled at the 15 or got tackled at the 5 or whatever the case may be. Shawn Tucker might be able to reach the end zone on those big runs. I think even more than Rachaad White can. So this is as much of a prove-it year for Shawn Tucker as it is for Rachaad White. He's got to be able to prove it in the passing game, show that he can stay on the field, pass blocking, everything like that. But when you watch some of the big runs that he had that you mentioned, like against the Raiders and like against the Ravens, and we all know the Saints game, there is some potential that you can really tap into. And Shawn Tucker's got to be able to show the Bucs, hey, I'm your next running back in line. Forget about drafting another running back. They probably will anyway. But Shawn Tucker can really ease the minds of this offensive coaching staff with a true blue breakout year. And let's remember, he, went through the heart defect and everything as a rookie. Last year, we were talking about he might not even make the team, but then he was able to figure it out. I think he's going to have a total new understanding and grasp of the offense and get implemented a little bit more into that offense, which should help this team overall.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I like the kid. I told him in the locker room, I said, and listen, I love Rachaad White, great guy, friend of the program. Shawn Tucker, I don't have a horse in the race, but I remember telling Shawn Tucker, I'm like, dude, if you can pass protect, if you can gain the coach's trust, and I'm not sure you're going to be at the level of Rachaad White because he's really an elite guy when it comes to pass protection, but Shawn can catch the ball, right? He's proven that. He had a crazy catch above his head against the Bengals in the preseason. Certainly had a catch and run for a touchdown against the Saints. Good hands. But if this kid can pass protect, he's got every chance in the world to unseat Rachaad White this year. That's a tall order because right now there's a huge gap between Rachaad White and Shawn Tucker in terms of pass protection. But that's what training camp's for. The Pats come on, show Skip Pete, show Josh Grizzard, show Baker Mayfield that you can pass protect. And that's the key to getting on the field, because we even saw last year, Matt, when the Buccaneers were down and trailing in the fourth quarter and it's 4 minutes to go, Bucky Irving took a seat. It was Rachaad White time. Because it was you got to pass to catch up and try to get a touchdown to either tie or go ahead. And it was Rachaad White time because of the pass protection element. And if Shawn Tucker can improve in that area, he'll cut into some more of those reps from Rachaad White. So I totally agree, man. You're 4 for 4 on your list here.
Thank you.